Good morning, boys and girls. All right, so today we have with us the APC223 Slap in the Face by Gun Control Semi Automatic. And it is made by B&T from Switzerland. These guys are great. They have all this great information right up front here. So this is going to be the introduction on this gun, and I'm going to try and keep it just some basic minor details. And then I'm going to ask you at the end of the video, after of course the bonus gun, but we'll get to that, a very important question. And it's because of the nature of the question and the potentially life-altering consequences it poses, I'm going to prepare you for it. I'm going to ask you it right now. It's a two-parter as well, so hold on to your butts. 1-A, do I like this gun? 1-B, do I want to learn more about it? Now, I'm going to ask you that question again at the end of the video, and the reason for that is, if you've been following me for a while now, you already know that throughout the rest of this week, because I feature one firearm for the week, typically Monday to Friday, and I'm going to beat the death out of it with beat it to death rather with words. I'm going to talk about this gun and cover as many of the great details that I find interesting and that drove my decision to purchase this thing. Because yes, this is one of my personal guns. Both of these are. I beat this thing to death last week with those words, and we're gonna shoot it as well. Again, I'm not just going to talk. We're gonna have some fun with it. That's gonna be a separate video. My videos are always separate, and I try and keep them focused, in so much as, apart from all the anecdotal content that I share, I do try and have a point. The point of this one is an intro and to ask you that question. And tomorrow is going to be to shoot the gun, to show you what it's like, first person style, literally when the gun is kind of up like this. Though a little bit better. It does look better than that. I've had guys really, they thought they were watching a video game, unless they were just joking, but there were quite a few of them. Anyway, so I think those are quite exciting and engaging. So that's tomorrow, and then probably Wednesday, part 3, we're going to do a full field strip. We're going to pull this thing all apart. I'm going to show you how to do that. If you've got the gun, you want to know how to take it apart yourself to clean it, or to make some modifications to some stocks and things, or the charging handle, because you can swap those out as well very easily. And I'll review the internals of the gun as well. So we're going to get to see that recoil mitigation system in here that helps with the guns, making it so nice and smooth. And we're going to just see all the gas system, how it operates this gun. So that's part 3 usually. And then if I can squeeze out a part 4 with other stuff, such as the stocks. This gun does have a number of stocks, and I probably will do a part 4 on that, just to show this gun being adapted in for a number of roles, whether it's a PDW or kind of a combat rig like this one, or a DMR, a designated marksman rifle, which is a little odd because it's got a short barrel and I can't easily swap this barrel. So I mean, that's a bit of a stretch to sell that one, just as it was a bit of a stretch to sell a PDW on the 308 rifle that I have by these guys. Let's bust that out real quick as well, because that was my video of the week 2 weeks ago. Just plucked it from my random metal safe here, and this thing is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. That's like your little flyby was like the ominous Star Destroyer, just pan in Star Wars movies. I'm excited about Star Wars. Who's excited about Star Wars? Like, sound off in the comments below, because I'm excited for that. The final video is coming out soon, but we're not talking about Star Wars. We're talking about the APC223. So let's get to it. So we have a semi-automatic platform. And the way that works, I'm just going to really quickly mention here, is you're going to charge the gun to load a round, you're going to flip it to fire, and then you're going to pull the trigger. It's going to go pew. And then after it goes pew, or in the process of it going pew, it's going to cycle the action automatically. That's where semi-automatic comes in, but then it's, as semi-automatic implies, it's only semi. It's going to stop right there. It's going to pause for the cause, take a chill, and nothing more is going to happen. And you physically have to remove your finger. At that point, it's going to reset. And then the trigger is live again, and you can go pew once again. Thus, repeating the full process time and time again until the magazine is empty and you cry because that was money. But it's just a gorgeous platform. I really do enjoy it. It's got your full Picatinny rail, except for this break here where you add the handguard. But it's got a nice Picatinny rail. You can mount optics, backup sights, you know, PEC 15, whatever you want to do. On the 6 o'clock position, you've got a nice little rail section there as well for a forward grip. On the sides, again, lasers and flashlights, kind of whatever you want to throw on there, you can throw on there because they give you the modularity to do so. You just remove this little grip cover made by HDC Industries in USA, and there's a little M-lock slot, or again, 2 little things where you can add a Picatinny rail if you want as well. Really nice gun, really laid out really well. And, oh man, a few of the things on the table here I haven't mentioned yet. And that's actually partially why I throw things on the table, is I understand that you guys are going to just sit there and watch me talk. So I want to at least give you a few more things to look at. So that's literally the purpose of this gun right here, apart from some of the earlier references I made. Sometimes I might include a gun. If it's like on the 308 videos, I had this guy there because it was relevant. And for the 223s, well, I brought this guy in as well because it's a very close comparison gun. Very similar category, and like modular. This one's really modular. You can swap out the barrels. It's actually a really cool gun too. So if I'm selling you a lot on this one, check that out. That was my feature gun last week. But this gun is great, and I try and throw a few other accessories in here for it. So here you've got your skeleton stock. This is the stock that came with the gun. Was literally the reason I avoided this gun for quite a while, because I absolutely cannot stand this stock. I just do not like it. So I pretty much tossed it as soon as I could and picked up this guy, the B&T telescopic stock that they make just for this platform. And it is, it is money. So money. I love it. But it was very expensive, so I will set that one down gingerly. I will not toss it like the piece of plastic that the other one is. And then there's the ACR stock. This is actually being the ACR. This is the stock that was designed for this gun, particularly by Magpul, the Magpul Masada. That gun's on everything now. Hashtag Dan Haga. And, it's just, I just keep coming back to the fact that it's a great gun. I'm not just trying to like sell you on the fact that, yes, I like this gun, therefore you should like this gun. It's your own decision to make. And again, this gun is not for everybody because it is very expensive. And some guys are like, well, it does the same thing as this gun, which costs, you know, $500, $800 less. And this gun does the same thing as an AR-15 that can cost a third of the price of this gun. So it is just it's a money thing, but I love it. I love it. This thing here, not a suppressor. This thing here, also not a suppressor. Sorry, I'm not licensed for suppressors just yet, so I have to be very careful with those. I don't want people to think I have them because I don't. But this is a blast deflector, also made by B&T. It does actually have a really cool function, but I will get into that in a later video just because it's a little bit more specific. And then this guy here, just to pick it up again, this is a round of ammunition, a round of 223, which is what this gun is chambered for. So this is the round that this gun shoots. Though it is a very close version of this, is also in 300 blackout. Cool cartridge as well. And that's the gun, guys. What else do I have on the table here? I have a patch from Wolverine Supplies. These guys are great. They are the Canadian distributor for Brugger and Tomet. They are so close, in fact, to Brugger and Tomet that Brugger and Tomet even laser engraves Wolverine Supplies logo on the receiver of the gun. Pretty cool. I guess their relationship goes way back, and I got a chance recently to go to these guys' shop and check out all the B&T stuff they had. And they had a lot of cool stuff, like integrally suppressed APC9, APC300, like select fire stuff. Oh man, I was in heaven. I loved it. And I definitely have to go back there and get my hands on some of those guns so I can do reviews there of those guns, because man, those were cool, and it's not very often you get to see full auto B&T stuff. But anyways, I'll leave that for now. I guess I'll drag out the bonus gun. And this time, I don't even know what the bonus gun is. It's such a bonus gun, in fact, that I don't even know. I recently got a Savior Equipment. This is their SEMA range bag, and it's set up specifically for handguns. They've got a little compartment in here. Pop this open, and there are 3 bags in here. And that's why I don't really know what the bonus gun is. I'm just gonna grab one out at random. We're gonna see all the guns throughout the series, because I will have probably 3 more videos on this gun. But nonetheless, it's a great little gun, great little bag. Room up top for your hearing protection, eye protection, ammunition, and then in the front for pens, range tools, whatever you want. really great. But they have these little handy little packs where you can fit a firearm. And save your equipment, by the way. They make really nice stuff, actually. I have a number of bags from them. And I'm just going to build the anticipation a little bit more. For no reason, apparently. I'm just going to open this up. All right. All right. To prove it's clear, because I don't want to think that I'm pointing guns at myself that aren't clear. HK P7 M13. This gun, oh man, this was such a unique and revolutionary gun at the time. This thing really drove design and innovation back when this thing came out. I'll have a different series for this gun at some point as well, when I can slot it in. But this is a phenomenal gun. Really like it. It's that squeeze cocker, and oh man, fixed barrel. It's nice and accurate. Just the ergonomics of this gun are really something else. So I will just move that and set that here for now. And lastly, the description below, check that out. I will have a lot more details on this gun, whether it's like the caliber, the overall length, the weight. Sometimes it takes me a few days to actually pull all that information together, but I will add that down there in the technical specs below. I will also have a correction section if I messed anything up. That'll be in there as well, where I can make those corrections. I've got links to my social medias, Instagram and Facebook. They are very different from what I do here, so hit those. And check me out on there. Been on there for like 3 years on Instagram, so I've been posting a few things. I've been there a minute. And my Patreon, I've got a reason for Patreon. It's to help support this channel, to keep bringing you guys cool guns with all the kit once a week. Sorry, every week, a new thing every week. So link to my Patreon, and you can read my story there as well, how I got into all of this kind of stuff. If you're interested, even if you just want to read that, you don't want to throw a few bucks my way, you just want to read about the history, cool, man. All the power to you. It's there for you to just check it out. And that's the show, guys. That's the show. Except for, what did I say at the beginning of the video? Beginning of the video, I had that life-altering question. Did you like the gun? Do you want to know more? Well, if you do, and you did, hit that subscribe button right over here. And follow me for the rest of the week. Tomorrow's shooting. Then we're going to do all the other information on this gun. And it's going to be awesome. So, thanks a ton, guys. Peace out. Arm&Gun out.